Saudi Konica Dajahao, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Yeah. It's my 5th month here now. Wow. Time is flying, and these are just some things that I've sort of seen, feel, heard. So my first thing is forget how it was done back home. You are no longer back home. Don't be like, oh, in my country we do it this way. Oh, in my country we do it that way. So avoid that. You don't want people to have a bad impression of you. So sure, obviously talk about how things are done back home, but I've definitely seen people say, my way's better than your way. This is how we do it in my country. This is so much better, so much easier. It just comes across quite rude, in my opinion anyway. Number 2, I would say if you're going to a country with a different language, then definitely learn the language. If you don't want to learn the whole language, then at least learn important things. Hello, how are you? Thank you, goodbye, please, sorry. These sort of things, because at the end of the day, if you're moving to another country, you need to speak the language, otherwise you're just going to miss out on so much if you don't. Number 3, learn their holidays, learn their calendar, because it probably will not be the same. So for example, Thailand is a Buddhist country, England is a Christian country. We have different holidays, different public holidays, and especially also when it comes to the royal family, there's a lot of royal family linked holidays here that we just don't have in the UK. Obviously we have a different royal family, and so you need to learn those holidays to be able to take advantage of them, so as in to be able to go traveling and know when maybe the office will be closed, the school will be closed, but also just so that you're aware that certain things might be different operating hours because of the fact it's a holiday. So just make sure you know what the holidays are, the public holidays, all of that. Number 4, I would say try and make friends before going. If you have no friends in the country and you're not, for example, going to be working or studying, then it could be very hard to ingratiate yourself in the culture. Integrate yourself in the culture and to meet people, because you're just not having the same opportunities to meet people. Whereas if you've made some friends before, then those friends can introduce you to other friends, to other friends, to other friends, and you'll find your social circle build a lot quicker that way. Number 5, learn about the foods, the waters, and the public systems. And when I say that, for example, can you drink the water? Can you put tissue down the toilets? Will it block the toilets? Can you eat or not eat certain foods? Like, what do they recommend? So for example, in Thailand they say don't drink the water, so I'm always buying bottled water. That's something you would need to know, otherwise you could go to your condo, start drinking the water, and then suddenly you're sick. In Thailand you can't put tissue down the toilet because it could block the systems. So again, that's something you need to know and be aware of. So make sure you're just researching what it is you can and cannot do in relation to food, drink, the drainage systems, the toilet systems, you know what I'm talking about. Number 6, learn the customs. And I think this goes hand in hand with the language. If you start learning the language, then you'll pick up the customs. So for example, there's a system of, well, not a system, in Thailand there is a custom or culture of siana, so that's like losing face. So ham siana hai kon eun ka. So don't cause other people to lose face. And so, for example, in the UK, if you have a problem with someone, you're like, listen, I've got a problem with you, let's sort it out now. However, here, don't do it. Ham po babni. You can't do that here. It would cause someone to lose face, and that is like huge disrespect. So you don't want people to lose face, but that's something you need to learn. Like, that's a custom here that is very different from the UK. We don't really have that same thing. Like, of course, we have embarrassment and, oh, you've embarrassed that person, but we don't have it to the same degree as here, where it's like seen very highly. Back home, it's just like, oh, that was embarrassing. Linked to customs, know the rules of things. So for example, in Thailand, Buddhism is very important here. So learn the rules of how to act and dress, how to sort of, when you're in the temple in front of Buddha, how to sit. Don't have your feet facing him, have your feet facing away, things like that. And learning those sort of customs will be very good. Number 7, learn the laws. Know what laws you cannot break. And the reason I say this is there are some laws that would be illegal here that are not illegal where you're from. In Thailand, you can't say certain things, you can't act certain ways, that in the UK would be no issue. People do that all the time. So make sure you know the laws, make sure you know that if there's a law that's different from your country, that you're not accidentally breaking the law, because you know, no one wants to be locked up. Locked up, can't let me out, can't let me, I'm not trying to be in any prison at all, full stop. I enjoy freedom. Thank you very much. I like to be very respectful of someone's house. I was always raised, if you go to someone's house, be respectful of their rules, how they act. My shoes are off immediately at the door. You don't even have to ask me. I'll be like, oh, where should I leave my shoes? Because as I was raised, that's how I was raised. Coming to a country is just a bigger version of a house. I'm coming to your house. What do I need to do? What don't I do? How do I not offend you? What's the best way to act? That's just how I was raised. So that is the end of the video. Drop down below if there are any tips you would give. Don't forget to smash the like, the share and subscribe to your friends, to your family. But most importantly, have a very, very blessed day. And until next time, Saudi Tuk Kon Naka. Sajien. Goodbye everyone.